Nation and mining family. What's going on? What up, what up, what up? All you happy hashers out there. We got my friend here, Crypto McKell, and myself, Nemesis. Yo, what's going on, everybody? We got Jason the Tiger Osborne coming in clutch as usual with the first comment. I love this guy. He's like, my man, you know? We got John Germain over there. What's up? He's like, evening. What up? What up? We got Wheeling Crypto. As you guys are sliding on in here, don't forget to smash that Lizzie like button. Yo. That is
YouTube prefers it.
Right, I know. You can even smash the thumbs down if you hate us. YouTube prefers that too.
Pressing anything, it just
right, interaction, good or bad.
Just do something.
Right,
you know
right.
I mean?
Just be motivated. You can just accidentally do it, and we're cool with it.
You know, you could give us a like and then unlike it later. You know.
Right.
You could like it, dislike it, and then re-like it, and just give it all kinds of engagement.
Oh my god!
You know what I mean?
I don't think YouTube would know how to handle that. That'd be so much engagement.
Oh. I think they would like it if you clicked it a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they definitely like that. For sure.
Like, Jason's like, I still can't believe that Red Panda tripped a breaker with his S9. It's not really hard to do. I mean, that depending on if you got
it was a 20 amp. It was a 20 amp breaker, and yeah, it was overclocked.
Yeah, if you're overclocked, it's really not hard to do that. I mean,
20 amp and 110. It was a 110 breaker.
That's an awesome combination, because like then you're sitting there and you're like, oh, I'm gonna overclock it, and you got 1600 watts, and 1800 watts is kind of the end of the world on it.
It wasn't a bad power supply, right, Jason? I don't know if you ever like commented or anything. A bad power supply will do that.
Or just a long enough heat soak on a circuit breaker will do it too. I've overclocked something and turned the power up just a pinch, and then popped the breaker like about an hour later. It was like it just took a little bit for the heat to get in there.
You don't need 220. An S9 can run on 110 natively.
Right.
Can't overclock it. But you can run it on 110.
You can do
that is like the only thing you're running on that breaker.
Overclock. Slight over. Not aggressive. Like you can get like 1400 watt kind of overclock on there and you're Gucci. Don't go above 1400 watts. It's 110.
Yeah. My S9's only using 500 watts for 6 terahashes. Yeah. You don't need 220 volt, 30 amp to 40 amp. Oh my gosh, Wheeling Crypto, it's okay.
Right? You can put it down. It's okay.
I understood what you were saying.
Right.
It's okay.
You're talking to somebody that could have translated that if it was in the wrong order.
It's all right. I would have gotten it, but
right?
Yeah.
Me and this home skillet over here, we understand our electrical flows. We understand how the miners need to get set up. You know, we got.
I've been around a block or two.
Right. We've been around. We've been around the aisle once or twice.
It's always my favorite joke. A block or two.
Right.
I've been around quite a few blocks. A lot of blocks, actually.
Right.
I wonder how many blocks it's been since we've been in crypto. I wonder if there's a way we can like calculate that. You know what I mean? How many blocks has it been since we bought Bitcoin?
Whoa. That would be a crazy one.
It'd be wild.
That's a lot of blocks. That's too many.
I'm X amount of blocks old.
Right.
Crypto old.
Right.
Only YouTube would pay us in crypto. Yeah. Maybe one day. Probably not. It's
Like with
best
crypto, it's
to
best to
use
use.
220 volt. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It's best.
Yeah. Because you're dealing
But
with
yeah.
load balancing across two poles versus just one. So,
hmm
like a lot of times, your breaker is a lot more stout than the wiring in your wall 9 times out of 10. Because they never really expect you to run anything more than a hair dryer, an AC, like a little window AC unit that's 1,000 watts.
Yep.
So you're talking about 1,000, maybe 1,200 watt, like a microwave. But they usually put this more stout electrical into the kitchen area, but the rest of the extremities on the house usually get stepped down. So they're usually
Facts.
like capped out at like 1,000 watts on the wiring in the wall, and then
Over
your
10K
breaker's like
blocks.
amazing. You're like, unless you're doing what I did, and I wired my whole house, and I wired the house with the same wiring that went to the kitchen went to the rest of the house.
Dang, you're able to figure that out, Will, in crypto? It's at 10,000 blocks over 8 years for me and the time I've been mining.
I got involved
BTC blocks
right
every
at the
10 minutes.
end.
That is true, but
It's on
sometimes they happen.
average.
Yeah, sometimes it's less. A lot of the times it's less.
And sometimes
Uh,
there's been an hour or 2
oh
hour
man, there's
block
been,
congestions.
yeah, that's true. Like what, 3 months ago, there was like 6 hours of like no blocks.
Yep.
It was like the wildest experience that's ever happened. It was pretty wild. It's on average. Yeah.
Because like I got involved like at the very end of 2017,
Yep.
and I bought Bitcoin within a few months of that, as Bitcoin was dropping in price. I think the very first Bitcoin was like 10 grand. 9 or 10 grand, somewhere around there, when I bought my first like $20 worth. You know, that DCA. That was the first time I DCA'd into anything. And then very shortly after that, I was mining. Getting some of that Bitcoin private.
Oh, BTCP.
Man, I made a killing on that stuff. I will not lie, man. I made it for at that time with 10 GPUs. Just 10. And you know, you're pulling in, you know, $500 a month.
Pretty much. It wasn't too bad, man.
No, not at all.
If you go to Trade Ogre, Bitcoin Private is still on Trade Ogre.
Yeah, I know.
It's in maintenance. Like you can't do anything with it, but it's there.
Yep.
The fact that it's there says something.
Because
I saw the other day, and I was like, oh, look at that.
Yep.
I was like, oh, Bitcoin Private.
There's no miners on the network, so it's
there was 24-hour volume though. It does have trading volume. It's kind of wild.
It's wash trading right on the exchange, so you don't even need a any kind of miners.
Yep.
Because like it never really leaves the wallets.
2019. Nice. Started mining in 2018. I was not mining for 2 years. I was homeless during the COVID-19. Yeah, I remember that, man. I'm glad things are better now, though. Glad things are better now.
Hey man, perseverance. That's what it's all about. That's even could be the said about mining in a bear market. Just perseverance, you know.
Dang, I had a news article open and it's gone. And this one. What a bummer.
Oh man, I hate when I close out the wrong tab. You're like, oh, damn it. Aw.
And it wasn't like quite open yet. It was like there, but not quite there. It was on Crypto Panics. Like, you know, if you like open a new tab, it doesn't like technically go to the new like thing. It's kind of still
Stuck in limbo.
Yeah. That's alright. We'll figure this shiz out.
What one thing that I was like looking at going, and it gave me the chin rubs. EK with Debauer, with relations with Debauer, which is Thermal Grizzly, has done an all-in-one AIO cooler for Intel CPUs with direct die cooling.
Yep, I did see that.
Oh, it's like, come on, now do AMD.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It like just sits like right on top of the die, man. It's pretty nice.
Dude, I was like, oh.
It is pretty nice. Casino tomorrow. Good luck, Tech Man. You don't need it, but I'm just kidding. Good luck. Hope you're feeling better, by the way. Nah, we don't bet crypto. That's right. Never crypto casinos. It's worse than going to a real casino.
Right, because then you know everybody's trying to steal it.
Maybe I'll win enough to go see the doctor Monday. You need to go see the fucking doctor regardless. Bro. Your heart ain't no joke.
Right?
Like, go fucking take care of yourself.
Oh shit.
Pain when you got up, but you're okay after that. What's your BPM right now? Just resting.
Ooh. John Jermaine's like, my Orange Pi 5 has direct die cooling. Ooh, say less. My man.
I'll check. Okay. Freaking love you, Tech Man. I don't need you dying on me, man.
Right, dude?
I cannot stay savage.
Hard. It'd be really hard. We'd have to stay extra savage because we'd be carrying the weight of that man.
I'll have to start buying scratch offs and shit. No, I really don't want to do that. That's your job. God damn it, dude. And you're just resting?
A little high, but not horrible.
Oh, it's been like that like all day. Like he's been in the hundreds like all day long. For days, bro. For days. And he's having pains in the chest. Dude needs to go. You need to go see a doctor.
Your potassium is probably off. It also means that your sodium and your potassium are probably off.
Yeah, you change up your diet. That's for sure. I know steaks and potatoes is great, but maybe lay off the potatoes.
Not so much potatoes. You need like water, not pop. Water, not juices.
You need to go to the doctor. You may have a new strain.
Doctor,
definitely
sure,
not that.
I'm thinking like short term.
Definitely not that. Wheel and crypto.
Short term stuff between now and doctor would probably be some sodium and some potassium.
Oh, and like we were saying in chat, like in Discord, cutting out the bread, all the bread. That enriched flour is not good for you. It's bad for your heart.
Seed oils, anything that's got seed oils in it, or high fructose corn syrup or corn syrup in it.
Yeah.
I cut those things out of my diet, and my God, my body likes it better. I'm just saying.
Hashtag terrible. Yeah, it is. But you'll be alive. Know what I mean? Unfortunately, you gotta take your pick.
You gotta
Enjoy
remember,
what you're eating,
people in the
or
70s,
just
people in the
faster.
60s and 70s ate a lot of steak and potatoes with eggs, a lot of salt, a lot of pepper, and they were fit. Just saying.
Changing to the pink Himalayan salt is better off than using regular salt.
Or if you don't want to do pink Himalayan salt, you can do Redmond's real salt.
Yep, same thing.
That's United States.
Not same thing, but like it does the same thing.
Yeah, you got all the
not
little
the same
minerals.
Thing, but
you get all the minerals in with it.
Yeah.
I use.
Life was harder then too.
But I use Redmond's real salt. It's good.
Yeah, I use Himalayan pink salt.
I've used that stuff too.
I like
Redmond's real salt. It's pretty good.
I'll try it. I'm sure the family might like that.
Yeah, it's nice. It gives you a different flavoring profile.
There's no flavor with pink salt. Pink salt has like zero flavor. To them, to me, it tastes like salt. But it's low on sodium.
And did you see the new Cooler Master power supply?
I use bath salts, automatic beats.
Oh my
terrible.
God. Hashtag terrible. So terrible.
Natural sea salt. I don't know about sea salt in food. Sea salt has a place for things, but not in food. Not in food you're eating. Actually, maybe some food.
Yeah, the chocolates are good with sea salt.
Caramel.
Yeah, I mean, it has its spots where it's like, yes, okay.
Iodized salt, no. That is the worst, bro. You get that shit out of your house.
Right, that's like seed oils.
Especially if you're putting a lot of that inside your food, like all the time.
You want to know what I use iodized salt for? Hear me out. Cleaning glass tubes. So you can use it for if you're cleaning out and you have hardline tubing for your computer. You can pull that out of there. Salt does not dissolve in rubbing alcohol, so you can use the salt as your abrasive inside of a tube, with the alcohol carrying it as the liquid to transfer it, and it'll make all your glass tubes look all nice and shiny again.
No more triple cheeseburgers. Yeah, definitely no more triple cheeseburgers. Definitely not.
Like, I never use salt. See, that could be a problem too.
Nah.
No, you absolutely need it for muscle, for proper muscle contraction. You need to have salt in there. That's something that I don't know if you did it. Where did you ever dissect a frog?
Mm-hmm.
What was the solution that they were putting in there with the 9-volt battery to make the muscles activate?
Just salt and water.
Salt water. You need salt.
Salt and water.
You need salt in order for a proper muscle contraction. So it's something that I wish the doctors would like be a little bit more forthright on, is saying that, you need to have a percentage of salt in your diet. Otherwise, you can have other related issues. Just saying.
Why do you want a water block P106 though? They don't need to be water blocked.
Yeah, those things are like.
But you can get them on eBay. You
Those
can
are
get the
like what
1660 Ti's, which is the same. It's the same card, basically. I just don't know if it's like the same like layout. Yeah, the layout's gonna might be different.
The only thing that you need to worry about is the layout right around the VGA core. This way, you're getting proper die contact.
They got them on eBay. Kind of expensive.
But the P106 100s, are those like the 1060s?
No, they're more like the 1660.
Oh, is that a later generation?
No.
Because there was the P104s, those were like the 1070s.
Sadie. Oh yeah. Computer parts. Yeah. Yeah, computer parts. Definitely cleans the computer.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sadie.
Cleans out my science kits, glass beakers, phenomenally.
Right, little salt water and salt and alcohol cleans any glass product without scratching it.
Yeah, you can get them on eBay, man. I see one for $65. That's the lowest I see one. The rest are like 129. Seems the only people that make them is a company called Bikeski, BYKSKI. Seems to be the only company that makes.
Okay, Automatic Beats is saying that the 1660 is the CMP 30HX. The 1060 is the P106, so I was right.
Oh, okay. There you go. CMP 38. All right. CMPs.
Was right. I was like trying to remember the hardware, and I'm like,
Wrong.
God, stuff's like ancient at this point.
Yeah.
But have you seen the new Cooler Master power supply? 2800 watts. Has to be used
actually, I had that one open.
220. Has 4 12-volt high power connectors on it, plus 4 regular PCIe by 8. And that for the United States, we are not going to be getting that size of a power supply.
No, they'll be lowered.
Yeah, you won't see it higher than 1600 watts.
Stupid. Buying one from a different country.
Yep.
Buy one from a different country where 220 is standard, and then you use it here.
Yep.
On our 220 plugs. I mean, unless it's like that picture's like not very well.
And I think that this is one of those smart power supplies that actually gets plugged into the motherboard. So that the motherboard can tell the power supply when it needs to be ramped up.
So it looks like
because it's got a USB protocol plus a PM bus wire going to it.
Right. Hard to tell with the picture, but it looks like it will work on 110 as well. It looks like it says it on the side. It's kind of hard to zoom in.
Yeah, it works on 110, but
it's just that it's kind of like our normal power supplies, like our server power supplies, you know. 110, you get less wattage.
So at 110, it can't be higher than 1600 watts. Otherwise, you're going to trip.
It's going to be 12 cards, 2060s. Nice. 2060s are cool.
Right? They don't take too much power. They're not bad.
They can hash really well too, and they stay cool.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. I have 6 monitors for trading other things. Nice. Shit coins for coins. This is the way. This is the way.
And then we got 4070 supers being sold between 600 and up.
Yep.
We have confirmed pricings on that one. The 4070 Ti Super with the 16 gigabytes of GDDR6X memory goes for the at least the AIB partner side, $850 and $900. So you are now in the 80 class price range for a 70 class GPU.
$799 for the reference.
But I don't think there's going to be a reference on that.
There is.
Is there?
Yeah. Why else would they give you a price if they weren't going to release them?
They've done that before.
I don't know, but what I understand that there is one. Like I've seen the rendering for it.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that they're officially, because NVIDIA doesn't come out with every series. They make the core, the VGA core for it, and there's a few series where they just gave it to the AIB partners. NVIDIA's like, yeah, nah, we don't need that market. It would make sense for them to have the 4070, and the 4070 Ti, the main two. And the 4070 Ti Super is supposed to be basically the binned variation of it. And that's not something that NVIDIA themselves really have marketed into. So it would make sense that they wouldn't make a Founders Edition for it. I mean, I'm not saying that they can't, but, it just makes sense. And then you got the 4080 Super being listed for $1,000. Kind of sucks for anybody who already bought these cards, because the very first releases of like the 4080, because just a little bit more money, you could have had the Super. But NVIDIA doesn't want to release all these cards at once and give the consumer choice.
Yeah, definitely give me choices.
Right? They're like, oh, you need a card? This is what we want you to buy. One of these.
Just one of these.
And then later on, after you've already bought one of these, and then they come out with the one that you're like, oh man, I should have bought that one. Damn it. And they're like, gotcha, bitch.
Who was the maker of Galax? That is the brand. Galax is a brand.
No, Galax is Galax.
Yeah.
They make the Hall of Fame edition.
They're not an American.
Yeah, they're a Chinese AIB partner.
I wonder if we'll finish his 19 GPU rig. I was looking on eBay, not Amazon. eBay, sir. eBay.
Right? You're dealing with older hardware, sir. It's no longer new. None of the hardware for it.
Yep. Yeah, they were on there. I was looking at them a second ago. For 1660s. For the P106s, you have
They're
to look
more
for a
like
1060 maybe.
1060s. Yeah, they're more like
But
1060s.
I don't know if the board layout's gonna be like the coolers aren't gonna be in the same spot. So I don't know if that's gonna work. You have to
Right.
Frankenstein some stuff together.
Well, you just got to figure out which version. Like the P104s were EVGA. They used the EVGA layout on the P104s.
Oh yeah, it's cold, Sadie. Yeah, it's pretty cold at the farm too. I'm actually gonna check
Oh,
temperature at the farm.
you pussies down in the south, man. We're going below 0 tonight, baby. Woo! I've had to shut my mining room windows because it was like drafting in cold air. I'm like, good God.
Let's see. Oh my goodness. Sorry.
Ooh.
Excuse me.
Anything new in like software land? Like it just
Not
seems
really.
like really boring lately.
Coldest it'll be at the farm is 43. Jealous. Yeah.
I have a window cracked just a little bit. The room is
Monday and
currently
Tuesday it'll be
85
19.
degrees.
Because it's South Texas. Yeah, it's not very windy. Yeah, not too bad. Jealous. It's 10 degrees here right now. It's already dropping. It's dropped 3 degrees since we started the stream.
Nice.
Still 85. Jeez.
And like I'm so afraid of the Zotac 40 Super Series cards. I don't know about you.
Oh, interesting, John Jermaine.
I probably wouldn't touch these cards if the renderings that I've seen on them are actually what they're going to be producing. They basically XFX themselves. You know how like FXX had the series where they had the shroud cover the entire exit of the cooler? It looks like Zotac is doing the same thing. So it's like
Interesting, John Jermaine. City bought a Gigabyte 2060 at the height of last bull market. He goes, it runs hot as fuck. 85C no matter what power limit. Wow.
Have you tore it apart? Make sure they didn't have a sticker on the VGA core? Because those are the series that had the issue. Gigabyte specifically.
I'm sure he's pulled it apart.
Oh, please say you pulled it apart. I'm hoping he
It'd
did.
be wild though.
Probably a knockoff. That too.
Probably not a real Gigabyte.
No, not a real 2060.
Not yet. Oh yeah, dude, pull that bad boy apart.
Pull that sucker apart. Oh, you just
That'd be wild if that sticker's still there.
if it's got a sticker on the VGA core,
Bro,
dude.
that would be wild if it's
the
still
20
there.
series for Gigabyte. Those were the ones that people were having big problems with.
Yeah, they were having overheating issues, and they had QC stickers that they put onto the cores, and then they weren't taking them off, and they were just like slapping
Thermal
paste on and
good to go, boss. Thank you. Please come again.
It's good to go.
Full send.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I remember when that happened. He says, I thought only I left the sticker on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. They definitely, it was a big thing.
I've been watching a little bit of Brandon Cointech,
If you
man.
can sell as brand new, it was thermal pasted. That's jacked up. Yeah, no, pull that sticker off. That'd be crazy.
I'm just
Johnny,
saying,
if
like,
you open
those
if
were the
you open it
series.
up in there, that was what it is.
Oh man, I'd laugh. I laugh so hard.
That'd be crazy. I've only seen it on like Reddit and like in the forums and stuff. I've never seen it like someone that I know.
Right.
There was a guy that had a whole 8-card rig of those cards, all gigabytes, and he had out of 8 cards, 6 of them had the sticker on the cores. 6 of them.
Wow.
He didn't even buy them all at the same time. Like he bought like a few here, a few there. They were all brand new and he bought them.
I bet.
Pretty wild. Pretty wild. I remember reading about that and it was pretty crazy. So what are the odds? Yeah, he's been having hardware to sell. Yeah, I've been watching him and kind of following.
Yep.
The sticker on is funny actually. Like it's hilarious. It's terrible for Gigabyte, but if it's there, man, it'd be hilarious.
Take pictures or it didn't happen.
Yeah, take pictures and post it on like Twitter and tag Gigabyte.
Right.
Like yo,
Tag us
I
and
think you
tag
forgot one.
Gigabyte.
I think you forgot one.
Is this what you call QC?
Looks QC'd, but why is the sticker still here?
Right. The
I
QC
don't even
didn't
know that it's
QC the
QC'd.
sticker.
Card did ship from China.
Chicken in China.
And Gigabyte shipping from China?
Yep.
I mean, they're not made in America. Gigabyte's a Chinese company.
Yep.
Oh, that's the best, man. I like seeing used GPUs still with the plastic on the back plate. Oh yeah. My favorite is pulling apart rigs and seeing the sticker still on the fan.
Well, that one I can see.
That one gets me every time.
I see that one being a all right, I'll let
that is
slide.
that is the first one. That is the first sticker to usually fall, and it's gonna hit a fan blade. It's terrible.
Well,
terrible idea.
I have
10 out of 10,
I
do not
have
recommend.
one.
Newegg sold it. Interesting.
I have
Take a
one
picture of
that
it
I
and
still...
send it to Newegg. Like, yo, Newegg, what the fuck is this?
No, I've had rigs that had the peel still on there. After,
I know.
After like 2 years.
I know.
The fan
Very aware.
The fans still have their peel still on there. Now if they start peeling up, yeah, I'll peel them off.
The ones that don't have the big stickers on them are probably the ones that I've touched. I will pull those sons of bitches off. Ask them to RMA it. Yeah, I would. Like, yo, look at this crap. There's a QC sticker on my board. Show them the high temperatures too. So this thing is defective.
Well, if it's just a sticker, it's not defective. You just
Newegg
peel the
doesn't need to know
sticker
that.
off, thermal paste it, and it's temperature's fixed.
Newegg doesn't need to know. It's
Yeah,
okay.
but they're gonna replace it with the same GPU that's got another sticker on it.
Replace it with another Gigabyte 2060.
Right?
Takes it apart, has a sticker in it. God damn it. Oh, that'd be terrible.
This time the sticker goes all the way across the VGA core.
Some of them they were just like hanging off. They were like
Just a
three
little
quarters
up in the
of it
corner.
was there was
And then
three quarters
there's
of it was
ones
on
that-
the die, and then a quarter of it was off the die, and then you got some that are half and half, some that are really far off the die, and then you got some that are like smack dab right in the middle.
Right in the middle, dude. Those were the special ones, dude. Right in the middle. Flick your thing on instantly, ADC, instantaneously. You're just looking at it booting up, and it's already trying to hit 100.
Shipping is slow as F now. Yeah, they take forever, man. The trick to that is buying something that is sold and shipped from Newegg.
Yep.
That is the trick to that. If you buy it from any third party like company, no matter what Newegg says, they are not. They don't have to honor that because it's not them shipping it. Yeah. I use Newegg nowadays mainly just to kind of get a price point of things I'm looking for. I rarely
Sometimes they've
buy
got
from
good
Newegg.
deals. Sometimes they got
Yeah.
good deals, depending on what you're buying.
Yeah. If I don't need it
GPUs, no.
immediately, then I'm usually good. You know what I mean? I don't expect it to come quickly. Shoot, you can't even trust Amazon's gonna come quickly anymore.
No.
At 2 days, sometimes I've seen it take 3-4 days. Easy. Sometimes 5. Yes, Amazon's bad about it too. Yep, they are. And it's the same thing. It's buying it from a vendor that's all the way in China
Yep.
and not noticing it, and it has to come all the way here. Has to make it through customs with
Not
everybody else's
once.
packages.
Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Yeah, China.
Yeah.
Because you have international customs leaving China. Then you got Chinese customs leaving China. And then you have U.S. customs getting into the country. And then it has to ship across the country to your ass.
Mm-hmm. These are facts. These do be facts.
So does anybody have any other comments or questions before we start heading up out of here?
Facts. Wow. That sucks. Tech got a brand new EK water block and it snapped. Wow.
Damn.
WTF. Yes, sign up for poker tournament.
Yes, do it. Do it now. I didn't realize I had to
Thanks.
register for a whole different thing. He was restarting the room. So now I gotta wait for him to accept
you.
Yeah, accept me in so that I could register.
Like, let me in.
Right?
What should I point my 60s at? And what core memory clocks?
Depends on what you're mining.
Depends on what you want to mine. He says, well, what should I put?
Wait, we can't give mining advice like that. We can give you
When's tournament?
information.
That's the 20th, next Saturday. 1 week.
It's like Dyna.
Dynex is what you should do for Dynex. Are you running in Windows or like HiveOS? HiveOS gives you clocks.
Yeah.
You just gotta look at it. Hashrate.no sucks. Their overclocks are garbage.
It gets you like a base that's stable.
Not even that.
And then you can tweak from there according to what you have.
Windows 10. All the wind blows, huh? I'll tell you in 1 second. Say, are they TIs or just regular 1660s? Or 1660 supers?
Probably looking at like what 125
Just a regular?
megahertz overclock on the core. And what? 400 on the mem, somewhere around there. Got it with like 80% power, give or take, depending on if you're using what your overclock software is going to be.
Ooh. Or Dynex. 130 watts is going to be your power. It's kind of high. You're looking at 2000 memory and 1470 on the core.
Well, it depends on what he's utilizing for his overclock. If he's using like MSI Afterburner for his overclock, then he's going to be what, 125, 150 on the overclock on there to achieve the 1470. And then probably like 400 or 500 on the mem, 80% power. But if he's doing it inside the miner,
MSI.
then those, if you're doing it in the miner itself, then those overclocks will work. But you got to set the arguments up for it.
I hope so, Technium.
Yep, John Jermaine. Dash dash power limit dash dash memory clock dash dash core clock lock. Right in the minor for the argument. So you could sit there, power limit 130, mem 5000, core 1470.
2500 on the memory.
Oh, 2500 on the mem.
1470 on the core, because that should be locked. 1470 is the lock.
Yep. Well, yeah. When you're doing
And
it
you
in
won't
the
need
minor,
and you won't need to set the power limit either. You can set it to 130, just so that way it doesn't go over.
right?
But it shouldn't. It should lock. No one else will go. Jeez, man. I'm glad you're keeping the tradition alive. Yeah, guys, if you need the link to sign up for the poker tournament, it is down in the description below. These are some facts.
Hell yeah, brother.
Gonna mine on his PlayStation. That's right. He's got a whole case full of PlayStations.
Oh, he got
Quite
those
literally.
PlayStation boards.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Got a whole case full of them. Those are facts. If I'd go, I'd go with you. You live too far away, Techman.
Everyone's far away.
I'm gonna clean up a bit before getting ready for church tomorrow morning. Nice. Yeah, man, we're all spread out. Literally.
We're decentralized. No single.
Unlike they're trying to make Bitcoin.
Right.
Trying to make it centralized.
They're trying to. No, it's not that they can make it centralized. They're trying to put it into the centralized hands.
Also, remember, guys, all of these people, they bought their Bitcoin a while ago. So, I've had a lot of friends message me like, "Big price of Bitcoin is going to pump, right?" And I was like, "It might." Like, well, all these people are going to be buying Bitcoin. I'm like, they already have the Bitcoin. Like, they've had this. I think BlackRock is the only one that's bought Bitcoin since it's opened. And they bought like 1,000. It's like 1,100 Bitcoin. That was like today or yesterday. Yesterday, yeah. Nice. They bought 1,100 Bitcoin. Yeah. They are they have already accumulated. Never sell your BTC. Never sell your BTC to BlackRock or Vanguard or any of the ETFs. It is
Right.
no longer your Bitcoin. Plus, you can't just give them Bitcoin. You would have to sell your Bitcoin to cash and then give them cash for their Bitcoin.
Right. Starve them out.
The only one that I would buy would be HODL, because that is like the best name for it was HODL. I was like, yeah, there you go. I like that one. I wouldn't buy one though. All right, maybe, but unlikely. Unlikely. Next time it dumps, noobs will be out. The next time it dumps like this, it's going to be on a weekend. It's going to scare the living shit out of them because they won't be able to do nothing because it's traditional banks. And guess what? They close. And we'll be over
never
here.
Closes.
Yeah, and we'll be over here with our real Bitcoin, doing what we want, not selling it.
Fine. Find the dip.
Mm-hmm. Damn, Gunny. A lot of chips.
I don't even know how many chips I have. I have a lot too. So many chips for the poker tournament next weekend. Yo.
And you only need 20K for the chip. Poker chips.
I don't think 700,000 chips will.
No, I think you need a few more.
Okay, I'll get a few more.
You just gotta go click the free chips button and you'll get some more chips.
You get free chips? How do you get free chips? Say it ain't so. You get free chips? How often can I get free chips?
Every 2 hours.
Oh God!
I think it's every 2 hours.
There's no excuse that nobody else can join.
Nope.
All right, cool. You hear that, everybody? There's a way for you to be able to join for free, guys.
And win real magic internet money.
Yo, thanks to Neoxa.
Yeah, first place is 100,000 Neoxa. Which is wild. Woo. It's a lot of Neoxa.
So much Neoxa.
Yeah, I have 373,000 chips. $373,173. That's a lot of chips.
Funny because I can do really.
No, every 4 hours. Every 4 hours, you get 15K chips.
Ooh. So you get 15K chips to make the account, and then after 4 hours, you'll have 30,000 chips, and it only takes 20,000 to enter the tournament.
Correct. So don't wait till the last minute, because you ain't gonna get it. Well, I mean, maybe if you give yourself just enough time to sign up and claim your first free chips, you'd have enough. Sounds like a body cream to me. Neoxa. Puts the lotion on the skin. Or else it gets the hose again.
Oh. So with that being said, we are over that 1 hour marker. 100%. kind of got some guests over here, so all that good stuff. So, yo.
Yeah, go enjoy yourself, my dude.
Hells yeah. Hells yeah. So, since nobody else got any other questions, we're going to go ahead and kill it right here. So, there's nothing going on for tomorrow, right?
Not that I can think of.
All right. So, with that being said, thank you everybody for being here. All that good stuff. Definitely smash that like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you're new here, definitely check out the links down below. Join the Discord. It's free. Join the Patreon if you want to be behind the scenes and get one of those awesome blue wrenches and all that good stuff. Otherwise, we'll definitely see you guys in the next one. So peace out. Stay savage. And may your watts be low and your hash be high. We'll see you on the next one. Yo.